Hey, good people. It's Kenneth Bianca again. Today, I'm talking to you about confidence in the workplace. So, confidence equals trust, meaning the more confident you are, the more you're able to trust yourself, right? The more you're able to trust yourself, the more confident you will be. It's the same way with others. If you are confident, right? What ends up happening is that you end up exuding characteristics that allow others in the workplace to trust you. But let me share with you a few things that's normally said in the workplace that makes your peers and or supervisors not trust you and believe that you're not confident. One of those terms is I'm just, I'm only. Those words truly limit the perception that you are one that is confident. So, for example, somebody gives you a compliment and says, "Oh, Suzanne is instrumental in making our team go to new heights." And Suzanne's response is, "I'm just an operations assistant. Oh, no, I didn't do much. They did it." Right? Not recognizing the value that Suzanne brings. Now, no one else is going to say it in that moment, but when Suzanne keeps doing that, it's not going to come off as false humility. It's going to be dispelling the message that Suzanne is not confident subliminally, right? Also, when let's just keep Suzanne as an example. Suzanne keeps saying, "Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know that, or I don't do that," right? Even if it's true that Suzanne doesn't know, when the peers keep hearing that over and over again, that now diminishes the trust and now gives your peers the perception that they cannot be confident in you and you are not confident. These are quiet things unspoken that's happening in the workplace, right? Or what about the people who say things like, if they get frustrated and then they give up, right? Or they don't get their way and they say, "Well, this is your thing anyway." It's okay. It's your thing anyway, right? And essentially, even if they don't say that they give up, they like, "Hey, that's their thing. I tried." And they say things like that, like, "Oh, well, I did try to do that, but it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. So I just left it alone." And again, there are times and places for that. However, if someone keeps hearing that consistently, what that is doing is that when there are projects that come up, you're not going to be the one, right? That they go to. Again, confidence really does tie into trust. So if you are looking to be more of a subject matter expert, one that is deemed as just a valuable contributor in the workplace, you really want to work on your confidence. And one of the ways that you work on your confidence is literally by practicing and staying still long enough to figure out who the heck you really are. Not enough working professionals sit still to figure out who they are, right? Figure out what are your likes, what are your dislikes, what are your skills, what do you bring to the table? What are your power? What are your power moves, right? What are the things that when you do it, you are in absolute, it feels like you are in heaven. You have to know these things about yourself because what ends up happening too often is that folks are in positions because the wind blew them there, right? There was no intentionality about you making that decision. It's like, "Oh, well, they offered it to me, so I said yes," right? And you don't even know, is this a good fit? Was this what I was supposed to do, right? So when you keep on making those decisions, you end up never taking time out to figure out who you really are. So that's one of the ways that you can really work on your confidence, is to figure out what you bring to the table. So when you are proposed with situations, you can say yes or no confidently because you know who you are. Secondly, work with the coach, right? Work with the coach. There are confidence coaches. Now, that's not necessarily something we specialize in. There are some folks that we work with because it has a lot to do with mindset. But work with the confidence coach. Work with someone that you can literally go in with, and you all can work through that mindset work, so that way you can show up more confidently. And in third, but not final, that this isn't the final thing, but just a third tip, is to make sure that you are working with a career strategist to go through different scenarios in the workplace. If you are working on a project and you really don't feel confident with that, let's figure out how to make you more confident by providing you with different skills. You might need to take another course. Maybe you're in the wrong field, right? They're just different things that could come up in the workplace as it relates to confidence. So I hope that this has been helpful. If so, why don't you go ahead and drop a comment below and subscribe to our newsletter if you have not done so already. All right, good people. Until next time, don't forget to command your day.